Sometimes it feels like we are in the dirty trenches of emotional intelligence, a place where progress seems invisible, and every step forward feels like a struggle. Down in these trenches, it's easy to feel stuck, overwhelmed, or even like we're fighting a losing battle. But when you pause to reflect, there's solace in one undeniable truth. You are not where you used to be. And that alone means something. It means everything. The trenches are not a sign of failure. They are a crucible. They are where raw emotions are unearthed, where you come face to face with your shadows, and where the most profound transformation begins. Emotional trenches feel dirty because they force us to confront the parts of ourselves we'd rather avoid, the anger, the fear, the guilt, the resentment. But these emotions are not our enemies. They are our teachers. As the great mystic Rumi said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." In the trenches, those wounds are being cleaned, aired out, and healed, even when it feels like nothing is happening. The discomfort you feel is the stretching of old limitations, the cracking of the hard shells that no longer serve you. What looks like stagnation is actually the deep work of evolution. Emotional intelligence is a journey, not a destination. It involves recognizing patterns. In the trenches, you start to see the recurring emotional cycles that keep you stuck, old triggers, reactive habits, and limiting beliefs. Releasing the old. Evolution requires letting go of what no longer serves you, even if it's painful. This might mean releasing old grudges, unhelpful coping mechanisms, or relationships that drain your energy. And developing new tools. The trenches are where you sharpen your tools, learning to pause before reacting, to name your emotions, to respond with empathy and self-awareness. Each time you navigate a trench, you emerge stronger, clearer, and more attuned to yourself. Emotional evolution is not about perfection, it's about progress. On a spiritual level, the trenches are sacred ground. They are the space where your soul wrestles with its deepest lessons, where the seeds of enlightenment are sown. Spiritual evolution often requires surrender. When you feel like you're fighting a losing battle, that's often the moment when surrender becomes your greatest strength. It's not giving up, it's giving in to the flow of life, trusting that there is purpose even in the pain. As the Tao Te Ching teaches, water is fluid, soft, and yielding, but water will wear away rock, which is rigid and cannot yield. Faith in the process. Spiritual growth isn't linear, and it often feels invisible. But just like a seed buried underground, something profound is happening, even when you can't see it. Connection to the divine. The trenches push you to call on a higher power, whether you name it God, the universe, or your inner wisdom. It's in the trenches that you learn to lean on something greater than yourself, to trust that you are being guided and held, even in the darkest moments. When you reflect and realize that you are not where you used to be, it's a sign that the work is paying off. Maybe you don't react as quickly to criticism. Maybe you've learned to ask for help when you need it. Maybe you're just more aware of your emotions, even if they still overwhelm you sometimes. Each of these small victories is a step on the path of emotional and spiritual evolution. They are reminders that even in the trenches, you are moving forward. Affirmations for the trenches. I am not where I used to be, and that is progress. This discomfort is proof that I am growing. I trust the process even when I can't see the results. I am learning, evolving, and becoming the best version of myself. My emotions are my allies, guiding me toward healing and wholeness. The trenches are not a punishment, they are a preparation. They are shaping you into someone who can stand taller, love deeper, and live more authentically. And when you climb out of this trench, you will look back and see the beauty of the work you've done. You are evolving emotionally and spiritually, and that is a journey worth celebrating. As author Joseph Campbell said, "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek." The trenches may feel dark, but they are the path to the treasure of emotional intelligence and spiritual enlightenment. Keep going. You are closer than you think.